Got our fish on, boys. All right, guys, let's go check it out. My buddy owns this land here, and at some point they dug a little gravel pit, I'm assuming anyways, but now it's just kind of a little pond. Brought my handy dandy net with me. Should help hitting them fish if we're, you know, looking at a couple foot drop off. And this right here is why I didn't bring my car down, because as you can see, it's pretty well rutted out, and the ruts are pretty full of water. It's a little bit of a walk here, nothing too serious, and I can see already that water's way up. I mean, we're talking pretty much level with the bowl here, so that's good news. I'm excited to really work this over. Right now I got, oh, let's see, whoops, hung up. So right now I have the SpinnerBait from my last video. This here's a Zinger, right? It's a Googan Squad Zinger, 3/8. It's got a gold Colorado blade, a silver willow blade on there. It's from Googan Squad, and I used this in my last video, the spring smallie slow rolling. They gobbled it up, loved it, seemed like it. Anywho, this here is the new combo, pre-spooled with I think this has to be mono. It's stretchy, so yeah, I would say this is like 14-pound mono that came on it, and that is a square bull, Berkeley square bull 5.5. That is a crankbait, and that actually came with the combo, the poor man's fishing combo, but I like it. It's not a bad setup. My only qualms with it really are this tension, this what is it, spool tension reel that handles your side to side tension. I don't like it. It feels really junky, but who knows. Anywho, I'm gonna start running this here crankbait through and see if we hook into anything, I guess. I really don't know what the bottom's like. Could be some hang-ups, could be some cover. Might lose it on the first throw. Really don't know. We'll find out though. I know last time I was here, there was a handful of largies. So, but that was a little while ago. That was probably all of 2 years ago at the very least. So, and this water's got some stain to it at the moment. Visibility's not incredible, and this isn't a terribly bright lure. So, I did bring another crankbait with me though. It's nice and bright. I think I'm hung up in some stuff. The other one is a little bit brighter. It's more of a chartreuse. Whereas this is more of like a shad colorway, seems like. There's a little tiny spot of chartreuse on the belly. You got hung up in the tree here. Yeah, there's a fair amount of wind today. I think the temp was like, I think it was like 42 today, a high of 42, but because of the wind, it really felt more like 32 all day, basically. But it's pretty bearable then here. There's a little bit of cover from these woods. So it is definitely, it's bearable. And I don't know, what we just hooked into. Could have just been some downed trees in there, some debris of some kind, some grass, who knows. Could also been a fish though, so we'll stay frosty on this one. I don't think so. I think I'm just hitting some hang-ups here. Yep, some grass. So yeah, you know, if we don't have any hookups right away with this, it's not a big deal. It's a pretty small amount of water to cover. We'll cover it with a couple different lures, and we'll see if it's fruitful for us today, you know? That was a terrible throw, guys. Absolutely terrible. Was not very good. Truth be told, that one wasn't really much better. I think I even nested a little bit during that whole debacle. Break my pole in half there, guys. Alright, I'm just not seeing much luck with this. Maybe I'll switch over to a different crankbait or something. But I'm gonna throw this spinner here. So we'll just do the quick switcheroonie here. If I can get my hook on the keeper. There we go, success. Hook on the keeper. Alright. That was fruitless. So switch over to our spinner. This should make it through that stuff a little bit easier. Boy, that feels a whole heck of a lot different though, casting wise. Wasn't aiming for there, I'll tell you that. I gotta check my plastic. I didn't really check it last time. We're okay. Boy, it's weird casting this. After throwing that other setup there. This here is way, way different. Guys, I cannot cast this thing. I'm trying to throw it in the brush over here. And I'm throwing it way wide. Well, no dice so far. I really want to hit that freaking corner. Uh-oh. What just happened? Oh, I barely got hung on that tree is what happened. Huh. Good deal. To be honest with you, I thought it was going to be a little more eventful. Now, perhaps this body of water, being as it's so small, got real cold with all the snow and the cold we've had past a day or two. Maybe the bass population has taken a dive. Just keep hitting the exact same spot. Not where I'm trying to go. There's one, guys. Sweet, guys. We put a little hole in his lip. A little bit bigger than we would like to, but it ain't the worst I've ever seen. I'm trying to get it out of his lip here without causing too much damage. And there we go, guys. We did indeed get busy ripping them lips with the old Googan Squad Zinger. That boy had a pretty good appetite. That wasn't much. The bass himself ain't that much bigger than the lure he hit. So there you go, guys. Little largemouth bass action. Whoa. He's wilding out, huh? Grab a quick cell phone pic with him. All right. Let's get this boy back in the water. What do you folks say, huh? Whoa, he's ready to go, man. He's snippy snappy, ready to go. Well, that's cool. So there's one. That's what we like to see. So there are indeed largies in here, and proportionally speaking, he didn't look too bad. He didn't look terribly skinny. So, yeah, that's cool. That's cool beans. That's what we like to see. Whoa, that's not what we like to see. So there you have it. There are indeed some largies hanging out in here. Yeah, I missed where I was trying to throw. So I'm trying to hit that brush corner right here, more so in front of me. This guy right directly in front here. I threw it out here. Started burning it back because I was like, it's not really where I want it to be. And saw the bass actually in front of me with the polarized sunglasses on. Spotted him right in front of me. Waited for him to hit it and gave him a little tug. Bob's your uncle. I kind of blew his lip open just a bit. I mean, wasn't very big, but definitely could have lost him because of it. So gonna want to be a little bit more gentle with the hook set with this braid, no stretch. But yeah, there we go. Already beat the skunking, which is what we are always trying to do, is beat that skunking. As long as we can escape the skunking, I won't be doing much complaining. Caught a bass, boys. That's what's up. I know I'm kind of slow poking this corner, but I really feel like, that wasn't that great. I feel like some of this stuff could be holding fish, you know? Whoa. Got a little bit too crazy with that one. I threw it into the trees over there. Definitely not. I don't know what just occurred, to be honest with you. I can tell you that I know for a fact I threw it into those trees over there. I got it off the trees, started pulling it back, felt like a bite, didn't get the fish. I don't know if it was actually a bite or not. Could have just been the lure getting hung up because it was wrapped on itself with the line. I truly don't know. Probably just grass, you know, getting caught up on. I don't know what happened there, boys. Caught a little something. Must have just been some grass. Probably walk my way around it here shortly. Just covering some long casts real quick. Then we'll focus on, you know, little inlets, anything kind of hard cover I can see. I really can't see a whole lot. This water's fairly stained. You know, you have probably a foot, give or take, of visibility. It's really hard to not set the hook super hard, you know? I'm trying to like relax and not hammer the hook set because I don't think these bass are terribly large, and I don't want to be blowing their mouths open. All right, let's do a little moving. Switch back over to that crankbait and hit this other corner. Head over yonder by where that bucket is, and then I'll probably just walk the whole thing around once right quick. Do a little circle motion. First though, I brought something special. Something that I knew would really hit the spot once I started fishing. And that's a freaking root beer. Sparkling, non-alcoholic, of course. Cheers, guys. Here's to a little tiny sub 1 pound bass. Oh yeah, it's pretty tasty. Leave that right there. Nice and safe. So there you have it, guys. There is indeed bass in this tiny little pond here. What used to be a gravel pit, I could only assume. We're gonna hopefully find some more, because that one wasn't terribly impressive, but it beats getting skunked, buddy. Always beats getting skunked. So yeah, figured I'd get a little more FaceTime in, chat with you guys a little bit here. Look at this burnt piece of wood. It looks like a big old turd. See that? Let me get my stuff around. See if we can pull a couple more little piggy juniors. Another good thing about this piece of land, it does continue right down to the river. So probably not tonight. It's already like 6, I bet. Yeah, it's 5:37 already, so not tonight. I'm not gonna wander into the woods. I don't have that much daylight left. But at some point this year, you best believe, excuse me, you best believe that I will be making my way down to the river. And I, of course, will be tying some steel leaders on, because this here is pike country, you know? And there's a lot of them. Definitely a lot of pike. And the thing about pike is they got lots of sharp teeth, and they love to just smash your freaking, they love to smash your fishing line and just, you know, take everything you own right from you. All in one go. You know, I still think this crankbait could get some plates. I just think that the color is not really super efficient for the amount of dirt in the water. So maybe I'll tie on that, I have a booyah. I don't know if it's a square bill. Yeah, I'm gonna tie that square bill on. Found 2 things in there that I'm actually looking at. First of all, I got this booyah. This is a booyah XCS. That appears to be a square bill. Not sure how far that's gonna dive. 1 to 4 feet, it says. So that might do the trick, man. Got that nice yellow chartreuse. Super bright colors, and we're gonna chuck it out there and see what we get. And I'm also gonna put this beanie on. New hat, who dis? Let's get this bad boy opened up. Stuff that right in the pocket. It's got some fairly big hooks on it. Yeah, we'll put that bad boy on. A little more root beer. So yeah, there you go, guys. That is the new crankbait I threw on there. It's kind of a fat one. I don't know if there's anything big enough in here to eat it or not. Give it a practice cast. Seemed okay. Certainly wobbling down there, holy smokes. Oh, that thing goes crazy. That thing goes stupid. This thing goes crazy. This thing's like, I like it a lot. I definitely could see big old chunky boy eat, just inhaling it, you know. I just don't know if this is the place for it to happen, but either way, We gonna throw it. We gonna throw it. I don't know if it rattles or not. I didn't even check. Nope, no rattle, which, to be honest with you, I probably would have preferred in this water, but who knows, that color's pretty bright, so that alone might be enough to grab something. And I'm sure that the vibration, there has to be some vibration coming off of that, the lure itself just rolling like it is. Oh, ha. That grass kicked dirt up and it looked almost like a fish to me, but I probably have, you know, fish on the brain. Uh-oh, got her back, boys. I'm excited. I thought it was gonzo. I've adopted this knot here. It is the Rapala knot for my crankbaits. Yeah, I looked it up on YouTube. It seemed like a good knot. Seems like it really increases the action. Really gets that side to side wobble ripping. Just as I had suspected. Caught some crap. Thought I heard some rustling in the brush. Perhaps I was mistaken. This reel's making some noise. I really don't know why. It's starting to perturb me a bit. I'm getting curious as to why it's happening. You hear it? Is it just because of the action of the crankbait? We got a big fish on, guys. I'm over here bitching about my freaking reel. Oh no, dude. Ooh. Alright, let's see here. We got a body snag here. Not ideal, obviously. Darn, man. Well, that happens sometimes. It's unfortunate, but we'll see what we can do. Okay. There's that one. Okay, guys, we got him off. Got that hook out of him. Alright, so this guy had a pretty rough go at things, but I think once he gets back in that water, there he goes. Whoa. So there you go. Camera wasn't even on. Holy smokes, guys. Good thing I didn't catch a big one, huh? I threw my lure into the trees. I got it hung up. It was right over here, so it was manageable. I could get to it. Got to it. Started messing with it. Almost pulled my whole rod in the water. It was like 3/4 of the way in the water. And then, yeah. Oh my gosh, I hung it up in that tree that far away. For real. Got her out. My accuracy has not been very good today. So I come back to this and I end up throwing it, you know, 4 feet off of where I'm actually trying to throw it. Got a fish on, boys. This one's sizable. This could be a net situation, perhaps, fellers. This could be. I think it is. He's shaking, boys. Yeah, boys. That's a piggy, boys. That's what we call a pond piggy, dude. Holy smokes. He choked it too. I'm happy to tell you guys, this is a fat one here. Proud to announce that this bass right here is a hog, man. Holy smokes. Couple pounder, no doubt about it, really. Wow, guys. Look at that lunker. Look at that guy. Ew, that's a good one. That's the kind of thing I'll make the guy get the scale out of the backpack. Yeah. Oh my. All right. Really? Boy, he's not even as big as I thought. Saying 2 pound 4 ounce. 17 incher, guys. I don't know if you can see that. 17 inches. So there you go. Bag's gonna be smelling a little fishy, but I didn't want to put him on them rocks. Get a quick flick with this feller and then get him back in, huh? Okay. Oh, whoa. A bit of a landslide here, guys. Hoping I don't go in with him, huh? All right, guys. There he goes. See ya. Woo! Now that was a nice little piggy there, boys. Now that there, that's what we call piggy. Wasn't nearly as fat as I thought he was gonna be at 2 pounds 3 ounces, but if he eats good, man, he's gonna get big. Just about 17 inches long or so. It's a pretty good sized bass. And he was hanging out, I threw long. So I threw long this way, brought it in. I think he came off of that brush right there. And he choked that thing, man. That's assault, brother, because he choked it. But anyways, that was that was pretty awesome. And again, that's that Zinger. That's that Googan Squad Zinger. Take a little rippy off of that. Ripping some cold brew, some cold root brew, and catching some hogs. So my completely unprofessional advice is throw a spinner right now, soft plastic on the back or a trailer hook, depending on what you're trying to do. I'm you know, cruising through the dirty stuff, cruising through the grass, so I like to keep that trailer hook off, and a soft plastic paddle tail, Kitech style, whatever you like. Run that as a trailer, and I guess also square bill crankbaits are in too. Run them right into the, if it's a cleaner bottom with less vegetation, just hammer the bottom with it, run that square bill right into the bottom, and you know, bang off all the rocks and stuff. And if it's a little murkier, just run it however you can, really, without getting gunked up. Cheers, another great bass 2024. I'm happy. I mean, what else can I ask for, you know? Let's get back to it. Let's get busy ripping them lips. That's what I'm talking about. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. Ah, that was cool, huh? Good thing I brought that net with me. That was intelligent. It was a wise maneuver. Because I had a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night. No, I had a feeling that these banks were going to be a little steeper than I had liked, as far as trying to secure a fish. Huh. Whoa, shoot. These thorns, man, they'll get you every time. He would have ate that crankbait too, I guarantee it. It would have fit in his mouth pretty nicely, I bet. All right, let's see if we can sneak over across the way. I think I'm gonna try going this way. It seems shorter. Ah, maybe it's a lot thicker though. I don't actually see a way in, really. All right, back to the drawing board. Today ended up kind of shaping up to be not that bad. It was snowy and cold yesterday, really quite winter-like, and today it's a lot closer to spring weather. Warmed up a bit, probably in the 40s. The wind seems to have died down just a touch. Danger, danger. Oh gosh. What's happening? Let me go. This is difficult. It's a real pain in the buttocks. I'll do it though. I'll do it for the fish. Dagnabbit. Get off my line. This has turned into a real rigamaroo here, you know. Branches in my mouth and stuff. Just my main thing here, I just don't want to break my rods, my reels. Oh my gosh, dude. Sounds like a freaking grizzly bear's coming through. This is why one rod is usually the move for me. You know? Slap my pole. Okay, alright. This stuff's so freaking thick through here, it's like bunny rabbit territory. Not a deal. Not a deal. Not an ideal situation. We're cruising. Whoa. Ah, if I just stand up, maybe it'll just kind of break. Go ahead and drop a like if you ever had to army crawl to get to where you're trying to fish. Ah, it's just tough. Not that the actual traversing of the brush isn't that tough, you know. If I had stuff I wasn't worried about breaking, I could just tramp right through it, break through. Jim Morrison style. It's been a tough fight. Not gonna lie to you. I wanted to give up. I want to give up now when that branch went up my nostril. But we can't give up. Can't give up, can't give in. Can't take my hat off though because I'm getting hot. Didn't anticipate this part of the journey. Just gotta keep smashing through. I have to be super duper close. I can just tell. There's beavers down here. I see a chewed off log. So I know it. Oh man, there's a beaver right freaking there, man. You best not be eating my lures, buddy. Well, I said there was beavers and I wasn't telling a lie. We're here. All right, I made it. Holy shnikes. 6:49, but I did make it, so that's awesome. We're on the oppo corner now. Took me that long to get to the opposite corner of a body of water that's really tiny. But it was thick, buddy. Holy smokes, was it thick. See if we can hook into anything. It's been a pretty good day. I mean, on a body this small to catch two bass and not really even be here that long. It's pretty cool, so we'll take it. Switch over to the old Zinger here. Start covering some water with this real quick too, see what we get into. Well guys, might have to be looking for that one later on this year. Well, all right guys, I had a blast exploring some new water to you guys anyways, right? Thanks for stopping by and watching me fish. I'm hoping to get out a whole lot more here soon. Keep ripping them lips. But yeah, while I got you here anyways, while you're watching, I just wanted to say, I don't know if you're familiar with the good news, which is the gospel of Jesus Christ, but if you're not familiar with it, you should look into it, man. Thanks a lot guys. I love all of you and God bless all of you.